And here another anatomy fail. I could probably go into which anatomical structures AI is good or bad at depicting. Usually the smaller and more specific the anatomic structure, the worse the results, but rib cages are an exception. AI is terrible at depicting rib cages. So here I asked for a rock formation that resembled a rib cage by the sea, something like that. Not very good. The conclusion of this all is that AI generates less accurate depictions, it has poor results for specific topics, it's good for art, not so much for teaching, but if you need to correct it, using InPaint is a decent solution. It's also sometimes unable to comprehend some specific commands. Sometimes you just have to give up on generating an image, and maybe you want to draw it yourself if you can, but sometimes it's impossible to get AI to understand exactly what you want. Here, for example, I asked for a topiary depicting human muscles, and it gave me a human muscles statue covered partially in foliage and grass. And it actually looks quite beautiful, and I posted this image, I use it, but it's not exactly what I asked for. And I tried rephrasing the prompt, I tried iterating on it, and I just couldn't get to work. Sometimes AI just can't understand a somewhat more complex command. It will also sometimes create things out of proportion. Here another anatomy fail, for example, from a thyroid. You can try requesting a different image. I don't think InPaint here would work because it's occupying a too large part of the image. However, part of the reason this happened is because the thyroid is a smaller organ, something a little more delicate, a little more specific, and that increases the chance of the AI getting it wrong.